All right, hey guys. So today I wanted to show you a very interesting tool or service that you can use to trade in your unwanted or incomplete trading cards for full sets in order to craft badges. So I'm sure a lot of you have spare trading cards in your inventory, and what I mean by that is cards like these, just like one or two cards. I can't really use these. I don't really want to go on the market and buy the rest of the cards. I don't really feel like selling them because I only get a couple pennies. So what can I do with all these extra cards? Well, there's a service that you can use called steamlevelup.com. And I know this looks very confusing at first. Don't worry, it's actually very simple to use. But essentially, it lets you trade in your spare trading cards for a currency called gems. This is what the site uses as a currency. So I could trade in this card here, Meteor, from GalXE. And if I look at my inventory, I can just look at that card. And currently it's going for about 6 cents, which means if I sold this, I would only get like 3 or 4 cents from it. So it's an extremely cheap card, but I can sell it on steamlevelup.com for 40 gems. And with those 40 gems, well, I would need more than 40 gems, of course. But if I sold multiple cards, say if I sold like 5 or 6 cards, I could get enough gems to go to the shop and convert those gems into a full set of cards. And the site will actually send you a trade offer through Steam with the full set of cards. And I'll be going through this entire process just to show you guys how this service works. So let's go ahead and sell a card. So I'm going to sell this Meteor. I don't want it. It's only one card. There's no way I'm going to be able to complete the set. And it's just a spare card. I'm sure you guys have dozens of these cards just laying around in your inventory for like months that you never use. So I'm just going to go ahead and deposit items on the site. So I'm going to click this button. And it's sending the offer. Response received. You can accept the trade offer. This link, trade here. All right, so it's sending me to my inventory. It actually just sent me directly to my trade offer screen. If I go back to Steam, you can actually see up here I got a message, and I actually got a new trade notification. So I'm just going to click on that just to show you. So warning, this is an empty trade offer. You will not receive anything after accepted. Steam wallet funds cannot be included in the trade, blah, blah, blah. So basically what it's doing is I am trading it one card for nothing. But this will automatically detect that this is for this website. And on the website, it will give me 40 gems. So currently I have 10,000 gems. After I accept this offer, it should give me, let's respond to the offer. It should give me 40 gems on the site. So let's go ahead and accept. And I think I'll have to get out my phone and authenticate it with the Steam app. So just give me one moment here. Shouldn't take too long. Just going to confirmations on my phone. There it is. I will receive nothing. I'm giving away this card for nothing. Accept. All right, accepted. So I just accepted the trade offer. So if I refresh this page, you will see that the trade has been accepted. So as you can see, the card is removed from my inventory. If I go back to the steamlevelup.com screen, you'll see that the card is missing from the deposit, and I haven't received my gems. You may be wondering, like, where's my gems at? Well, there's an inventory screen on steamlevelup.com, and basically I deposited the card from my Steam inventory to steamlevelup.com's inventory. So I can click on this card, and I can convert it into some gems. So let's quick sell it for 40 gems. Are you sure you want to sell one card? I can say yes or not now. Or what I can do is I can withdraw the card by clicking the withdrawal items from the site, and it will send me this card back to my profile. So it's completely safe. You're sending cards to the site, and you can always withdraw the cards from the site to your inventory. So I'm going to go ahead and just sell the card for 40 gems. These gems are a virtual currency that the site uses, so just keep that in mind. It's not Steam gems, it's a different type of currency. So let's go ahead and sell this card. Yes, I'm sure. And give it a moment. And there we go. Trading card was successful. Sold 1 out of 1. Bonus 0 gems added to your account. All right, so I got 40 gems. I didn't get any bonus. You might be getting a bonus if you sell multiple cards at the same time. I'm not entirely sure. So let's just close that and let's refresh. And there you go. You see at the top right corner, I now have 10,040 gems. I sold that card for 40 gems. So if I sold like 10 cards per se of that same type, I would get 400 gems. So now the real cool thing about this site is that you can actually trade in the gems that you have currently for a variety of different rewards. Things like you can buy CSGO keys, you can buy full trading card sets for games that you don't currently have badges for. You can buy a lot of different stuff, and there's also a free spin option. I've never used this option before, so let's try it. The Wheel of Fortune. Join now. Okay, so free spin, or you can spin for 100 gems. Okay, so this is sort of like gambling. So I'm going to do a free spin. I think you get one free spin. Each 8 hours, a free spin. Oh, that's really cool. I like this little animation. Oh. Alright, so I got 10 free gems from this. So every 8 hours I get a free spin. I don't think I can do another free spin. Nope, I have to wait 8 hours in order to do another free spin. So let's go ahead and close this. So now I should have 10,050 gems, which is great. So here we are on this store page, and I'm going to go ahead and convert some gems into a full set of trading cards so that I can craft a badge on Steam. So if you're following along, basically I'm trading in cards I don't want to the site, converting them into gems, and then using the gems to buy full sets of cards. So let's see. I don't have a badge for this for Hoplite, and it only costs 250 gems, which is fairly cheap if you just go by the conversion rate. So let's go ahead and buy this for 250 gems. Yes, I am sure. Purchase a set of cards was successfully completed. Go to your inventory now and pick them up. All right, so let's go to the inventory screen, which is right here. And as you can see in my inventory on the website, there is 5 cards here. So I'm going to withdraw all 5 of these cards, withdraw items from site, and it's sending an offer to me to my Steam profile. Response received. You can accept a trade offer through this link here. So I'll just click the link this time. It just sends me directly to my Steam profile to the trade. And here we go. So it is trading me all 5 of these cards from the Steam Level Up bot, and I can confirm trade contents, and I'm going to accept. It's taking a little while to load, but if I go to my Steam profile and just look at the trade through here, you can see it. It's trying to trade me these 5 cards for nothing. So I'm getting these 5 cards for free, essentially. So we're going to respond to the offer, and we're going to accept it. Oops, let me just accept it here. Accept trade. I already had the offer screen pulled up, so that's why there was an error there. And there we go. So we just got 5 trading cards. And what can I do with those 5 trading cards? Well, of course, I can craft a badge. So let's go to our inventory. And you can see that the 5 trading cards are here, the 5 Hoplite cards. And I'm going to go to my badge screen, and I'm going to craft a badge. So yeah, very, very easy way to basically get rid of all the trading cards you don't want from your inventory and convert them to full badges or full card sets that you can craft into badges and earn experience. So I just earned 100 experience for crafting a badge, and also got a background emoticon and a coupon. 50% off for true or false. I might have to check that out a little later. So yeah, it's kind of confusing to learn at first, but once you get the hang of it and once you do it 1 or 2 times, you'll understand how easy and how simple this site is, and it's very, very useful. And don't worry, it's not dangerous to use at all. I will say though that you are converting cards into gems, like this virtual currency on the site. So you don't want to just like leave like a bunch of gems on the site, because like technically you don't know if this site will ever go down or not. So you really want to make sure you use the gems and buy as many card sets as you can before leaving, if that makes sense. And there's a few other cool things about this site. Once you have your profile added, it will actually scan your profile and see what level you are and how much experience you need to get to another level. So for you, say you're level like 5 or something, you can actually move the slider and it'll tell you exactly how many gems you need to get to a certain level, or how much experience you need to get to the next level. So you can kind of use this to like basically judge how much it's going to cost to get to the next level and so forth. I can also buy like CSGO keys if I wanted to. I have 9,800 gems, so I could go ahead and buy a CSGO key, or I could keep buying trading card sets, which I think would be the best option for me anyway, and just go through and buy as many cheap trading card sets as possible. The cheapest ones currently seem to be around 250 gems. If you do the math, well, actually, let me just show you on the deposit screen. I have another card that's worth 80 gems. And I think the way that these cards that you deposit are priced, I think it's 10 gems per 1 cent on the market. So I could sell this card probably for like 8 cents on the Steam market, or I could trade it into the site for 80 gems, if that makes sense. Hopefully hopefully this is making sense to you all. I know I'm getting a little bit sidetracked, but I'm just going to show you. Say a normal trading card is worth somewhere between 30 to 80 gems. Let's go with like 50. So if a trading card set is 250 gems, then 250 divided by 5 is 5. Or 250 divided by 50, I mean, is 5. So that means if I traded in 5 average trading cards, I could get enough to buy a full set of cards from the site. So 5 random trading cards that I think are worthless and I don't use, I can trade into the site, get enough gems to buy a full set of cards that I can use to craft a badge. Is that making sense to you guys? Hopefully that's making sense to you. Hopefully I'm being clear enough in this video, but yeah, it's a really good site to trade in your unwanted cards for full sets of trading cards or badges. I think it's excellent, especially to those of you out there who have dozens of cards. Like, I know me personally, I have a bunch of unwanted cards that get in my inventory all the time just from farming random games and playing random games. You'll receive trading cards just randomly from playing, but you will never receive the full set. You only receive like half the trading cards for the set, and you either have to sell them, buy the other cards, or you can use this site to just get rid of them and buy full sets of cards, which I think is excellent. So yeah, this is mainly for people who have extra trading cards, who don't know what they're doing with the extra trading cards, who just want to get rid of them, who don't want to sell them on the market, but want to trade them in for full sets of cards. Is that making sense to you guys? I hope that's making sense. It's kind of complicated and it's kind of strange. The way this website is designed is a little bit daunting at first, but once you get into it, it's very, very simple. And I'll just go through it one more time. Basically, you go here. Well, first you link your account. You go to steamlevelup.com and you link your profile. It's completely safe. Don't worry. I guarantee that it's completely safe. It doesn't really have any contact with your Steam profile. It can't take items from your inventory without your consent and so forth. So basically, it loads up your inventory here, and you basically find all the cards that you are allowed to sell. It doesn't have all the trading card sets, but I talked to the owner, and he wants to include as many as possible. So currently I only have 1 card that I can trade in. So I would click this, I would deposit items on the site. It'll send me a trade offer. I'll send the bot this card for nothing. And then the bot will recognize that I sent a card in, and then it will automatically appear in my inventory screen. And once it appears in my inventory screen, I can sell it for gems, or if I wanted to, I can just withdraw the items back from the site to my Steam profile. And if I really wanted to, I could just send in all my cards at once, and then I can just pick and choose which cards I want to sell and which cards I want to withdraw back. Very, very simple concept. You can also, I forgot to mention this, but you can also trade in CSGO keys. I don't have any CSGO keys currently, but the owner did tell me that 1 CSGO key would get me 2,400 gems, which is enough to get quite a few badges. Maybe like, wait, how much is that? I can't do math right now, but I think that's like 9 badges, almost 10 badges worth of cards. So that's pretty cool. A little bit better than the last video I made. So you can get like 8 or 9 badges worth of cards for 1 CSGO key, which is pretty fantastic considering a CSGO key is worth about $2.60, I think, somewhere around there. So yeah, that's about all I have to say. Another cool thing I didn't mention earlier is that there is this little option up here. You can make it hide. Well, this is mainly for people who craft a lot of badges, but personally, I have a lot of level 5 badges, and you're not allowed to make a level 6 badge of a game. You can only make 5 badges per game. So it'll actually scan your badge page, and it will hide all the badges you've already completed, so that it'll only show you badges that you haven't completed before, which I think is fantastic. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And every 8 hours, you can spin the Wheel of Fortune. You can get maybe 10, 100, maybe you get lucky, get 3,000. So yeah, pretty cool site. I really like it. It's really, I don't know how to say this. It's really simple. And it's a great service for those of you who have a lot of cards in your inventory. Check your inventory right now. I swear, a lot of you guys out there, I'm willing to guess, or I'm willing to bet, that if you check your inventory page on Steam, I bet you have dozens of cards just sitting there, which have probably been sitting there for months, if not years. Just try out this site. You can just trade in all your cards to the site, get a bunch of gems, and then convert them into full badges. And you can level up your Steam profile for essentially free just from getting card drops from games you play normally. So yeah, it's a great little service. You can also, if you're really feeling up to it, you can trade in a bunch of cards and get enough gems to buy a CSGO key from the site. So if you get 3,000 gems, you can buy a CSGO key, which is a great little bit of money. You get like $2 and something for it if you sell it on the marketplace. So yeah, it's a great little site. It works well. It's great. It works. It's fantastic. And that's pretty much all I have to say. Hopefully it makes sense to you guys. If you have any questions at all, let me know in the comments below. I will post a link to this website in the description below. I will also post a link to the owner of this website and to a group that you can join. If you have any questions at all, just ask the people in the group and they will be more than happy to help you out and solve any problems that you may be having. The main problem I had at first when I first used this site is that whenever you deposit cards, you would think you would automatically get the gems like into your little account, but they don't automatically go to your account. The card will change over to your inventory screen, and then you have to click on the card to sell it. I hope that makes sense. I don't know. I'm getting a little bit off topic. It's kind of hard to explain. This is something I've never really seen before, but it's really cool and it seems completely safe, and I would recommend it. It seems awesome. So yeah, I'll just stop rambling here. Maybe I'll buy another badge real quick just to show you guys how it works. So once you get enough gems from trading in your unwanted cards, you just go to this page and you just look, see any card sets or any badges you may want. You can even enter a game if you wanted to, if you want a specific game that you want to buy from. Let's try to find a cheap one. Dive kick, 520. Nope, that's too much. Trying to find one that's like 250, maybe 300. Here's one, 250 pixelism. So I'm gonna buy for 250. Yes, I'm sure. Complete. Purchase a set of cards was successfully completed. Go to your inventory and pick them up. So I'm gonna go to my inventory. There's 5 cards here. Withdraw items from the site. Response received. Trade offer. Oops. Oh, I didn't click. Okay, you have to click all the cards. I forgot to click all the cards. I'm making a mistake. There we go. Sending the trade offer. Just have to wait a few moments and then the trade is sent. And then you confirm the trade contents. I'm just going to assume these are the correct cards. And then accept, and then they should automatically appear in a few moments here. Trade completed. And yep, these are all the cards that I bought from the site, and then view in my inventory, and you can see that they're in my inventory, and then I can quickly just craft a badge. So yeah, it makes this super easy. It's just really easy. I really like how efficient the site is and how fast it is. It works very well. And there we go. I just earned 100 experience on Steam. I got a background, a emoticon, and a coupon. So yeah, fantastic. So like I said before, this site is not for everyone. It's only for those of you who have extra cards laying around that you want to convert into full sets. You don't want to sell your extra cards because they're worth like nothing. You don't know what to do with them. You don't have money to finish off the set and buy cards off the market. You just want to trade your extra cards for full sets of cards. This website lets you do that, and it's fairly cheap. It's actually really cheap, actually. I don't know, the turnaround rate is really kind of surprising because, I mean, I can trade in like Okay, so like that one card that I traded in earlier was 40 gems, okay? So what's that? 40 times 6 is 240. So with 6 of those cards, I could trade it in for a full badge. I think that's a fantastic turnaround rate. Very, very efficient, and I think it's a great deal. I would recommend to you guys though, unless you are really looking for a certain type of badge, I would look through the site and try to find the badges that cost the least amount of gems. So badges that are like 250, maybe 300. Those are the best, or like the most what am I trying to say? The most efficient to buy, the best value to buy anyway. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just rambling on now. This video has been going on for far too long. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you will check this site out. Let me know what you guys think. If you use it, let me know if it worked for you. And again, make sure you look at the Steam group that I linked in the description below, and the owner of the steamlevelup.com. Let me know your experience with them. If you have a problem, let me know about that too in the comments below, and I'll try to get that sorted out as well if you have any issues. But yeah, just a great little service. Not a whole lot to it. I just feel like rambling on and on. I could buy a bunch of different stuff, but I think 2 badges is good enough. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully this will help you level up a little bit. Hopefully it'll help you get rid of some of your unwanted trading cards and convert them into badges so you can earn some experience and level up and become great on Steam. So thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.